My ungrateful son and his future in-laws decide to exclude my family from the wedding. So I threw them out of my house that they thought my son owned. My wife and I bought a 4-bedroom house in PA that my son lives in. Our son went to college in PA and wanted to stay in the area, so we bought the house as a second home. We live in NJ and commute into Manhattan for work. We figured that he would have a place to live and we could visit every so often and spend some quality time together. We pay the taxes, services, and maintenance on the house. Our son pays for his groceries and the house utilities. All was going well for a few years. Our son met a girl and they got serious. We eventually met her and she seemed nice enough. They announced their engagement and she moves into the house with our son. Now for the problem, we hold a little get-to-know-you barbecue at the house. My son and daughter are there, as are our son's fiancée and her parents, and sisters. We all seemed to be getting along well when family went into the house along with my son's future mother-in-law and sister-in-law. A few minutes later my wife and daughter come out and are really upset. They come over and tell me we're leaving and driving back to New Jersey. I tried to find out what happened but they were not speaking. Once we got back to New Jersey, they calmed down and told me that our son and his fiancée along with her family didn't want us at the wedding. According to what I was told, we're not their kind of people. I was livid. I called my son and asked him WTH this was about. He tells me that her family feels that we are not good enough and will embarrass them at a family wedding and that we are all uninvited from the wedding. I let a week go by to calm myself down and drive back to the PA house. The new future in-laws are in the house along with the fiancée. It appears that they all moved in. As soon as they saw me, they asked me why I was there. I told them that since we weren't invited to the wedding, I was coming over to talk to my son. They told me to leave their house and I lost it and told them that they had 30 days to get out. I told them to say to my son, I'm selling the house and he could find somewhere else to live with all of you. I went to a realtor in town and listed the house for sale. They called my son at work and told him what I said. Apparently, they thought that he owned the house. He called me and asked why I was selling his house and I said that I paid for it along with the taxes on it and it is mine. He was living there rent-free, but since he doesn't want us in his new life, he has to get out. I told him the same as I told his future in-laws, they have 30 days to get out, then I'll get a lawyer and get them evicted. Am I the odd for taking a hard stance on this? He is my son but the in-laws seem to take over and we no longer count.